Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to create Zoho marketing subscriber on JotForm submission. So I am an owner of a business and I've created a form using JotForm with the help of which I'm collecting my customers' data. I've attached that form on my website. So here what I want is that as soon as by any of my customers a form submission is going to be done using JotForm, I want to add that customer as a subscriber in my Zoho marketing account. And by doing this manually, it is going to take me a lot of time. So what I did was, I simply created an automation using Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. So here in this automation, what we are going to learn is that as soon as by any of my customers, whenever a new form submission is going to be done using JotForm, automatically that customer is going to be added as a subscriber in my Zoho marketing account. And for that, we are going to create an automation between JotForm and Zoho marketing with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you want to learn about this amazing automation, then let me take you all to my screen. Welcome to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to create Zoho marketing subscriber on JotForm submission. So I am an owner of a business and I collect the data of my customers using the form that I've created using JotForm. And I've attached that form on my website. So by integrating JotForm with Zoho marketing, every time any of the customers fills out a form using JotForm, automatically they are added as a lead in my Zoho marketing and subscribe to the relevant email campaign. This allows us to immediately send personalized welcome emails, follow-up content and reminders without any manual efforts. This seamless process not only improves management but also enhances the customer's experience by delivering timely and relevant communication. And we're going to be creating this amazing automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign in to my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly apps window in front of you, in which you can see the 5 applications of Pabbly, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on Access Now. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right over here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is then going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the workflow name and for us to select a folder. So for the name of my workflow, I'm going to give it as How to Create Zoho Marketing Subscriber on JotForm Submission. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow. Next, it is asking for us to select a folder. So on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click right over here. So these are the folders from which I'm going to select JotForm Automations as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving a name to a workflow and selecting the folder, I'm going to click on Create in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of Create Zoho Marketing Subscriber on JotForm Submissions, and there are 2 windows in front of you. One over here says Trigger, other says Action. Trigger and Action are the 2 most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these 2 concepts. Over here, Trigger says when this happens and Action says do this. That means our action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We're going to set up our trigger step first, and for the trigger application, what we are going to do is we are going to select it as JotForm. As with the help of JotForm, I have created a contact form with the help of which I'm collecting my customers' data, and this form is attached to my website. Okay, I want that as soon as a new form submission is going to be done by any of my customers using the contact form that I've created using JotForm, automatically Pabbly Connect should capture the response. So that is why with the trigger application I've selected it as JotForm. And now for the trigger event, I'm going to select as new response, that whenever a new response, that means a new form submission is going to be done, automatically Pabbly Connect should capture the response. After selecting the trigger application and the event, you can see that Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL. With the help of this unique webhook URL, we are going to connect JotForm to Pabbly Connect by following the steps given here below in the help desk. So firstly, I'm going to copy this URL from here. After copying the URL, open the form that you have created using JotForm. So this is the form, that is contact form, that I've created using JotForm, and we're going to be connecting this form to Pabbly Connect. And how we're going to do that? For that, you have to click on the settings button right over here. After click on settings, you can see from the left side panel it says integrations. We're going to click on it. As we're going to click on integrations, over here on the search bar, what we have to do is we have to search for webhooks. Over here, webhook is then going to be appeared. I'm going to click on it. After clicking on webhooks, you can see the webhooks page is then going to appear. It says add webhook. Now in place of this field, I'm going to remove the existing data and I'm going to paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. After pasting the webhook URL, I'm going to click on this complete integration button. As over here it says, you successfully created your integration. That means the webhook is added. I'm going to go back. You can see a tick mark is on webhook. That means the webhook is now been successfully added in this form that we have created. If I'm going to take you back to the workflow, it says waiting for webhook response. So now what we are going to do is, we are going to do the test submission of this form that we have created using Jot form, and we're going to check whether Pabbly Connect captures the response of the test form submission being done or not. For that, what we have to do is, you have to click on this publish button. As we're going to do that, it says open in a new tab. We're going to click on this button, and you can see that this is the form that I've created using Jot form, with the help of which I will be collecting my customers' data. Okay, this is the contact form. Now we're going to fill in the dummy details, and we're going to do the test submission, and we'll check whether Pabbly Connect captures the response of the form submission being done or not. Okay, so we're going to fill in the details. For the first name of my customer being, I'm going to write it as Smart. For the last name over here, I'm going to write it as Demo. For the phone number over here, I'm going to write in a dummy mobile number. For the email over here, I'm going to write it as smartdemo99@pabblitudes.com. Okay, for the address over here, I'm going to write it as 11 Modern Town. City over here, I'm going to write it as Indore. For the state over here, I'm going to write it as Madhya Pradesh. For the postal code over here, I'm going to write in a dummy postal code, and for the country over here, I'm going to select it as India. Okay, after filling in all the required details, I'm going to click on submit to do the test submission. As you can see, it says your submission has been received. This means the test submission has now been done. So now I'm going to open a workflow that I've created, and I'm going to check whether Pabbly Connect has captured the response of the test submission being done or not. For that, I'm going to open my workflow, and yes, after scrolling down, you can see Pabbly Connect has successfully captured the response. Now let us tally the response over here. For the first name of our customer being Smart, last name as Demo. For the address, a dummy address. City over here as Indore, country as India. For the postal code, a dummy postal code. State as Madhya Pradesh. For the phone number, dummy mobile number. For the email as smartdemo99@pabblitudes.com with all the other details. So this means that we successfully connected Jot form to Pabbly Connect, and a trigger setup is done. So now whenever a new form submission is going to be done by any of our customers using Jot form, automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response in our trigger. So as the trigger setup is done, we need to set up our action step, and as our objective is that whenever a new form submission is going to be done by a customer using Jot form, that customer should be added as a subscriber in my Zoho Marketing Automation account. So what we are going to do is, for the action application, we are going to select it as Zoho Marketing. I'm going to select my action application as Zoho Marketing, and for the action event, I'm going to select it as subscribe lead. Okay, as we want to create a subscriber in our Zoho Marketing account, so I'm going to select the action event as subscribe lead. Okay, after selecting the action application and the event, I'm going to click on this connect button. A new window is going to appear, on which click on add new connection, or else you can select the existing connection. After that, click on connect with Zoho Marketing. As we're going to do that, it is asking for the domain of our account. So this is my account right over here, and how to have the domain of the account. So in the URL, you can see it says zoho.in. So this is the domain of my account. So I'm going to copy this domain from here, and I'm going to paste it right over here. Okay, and then I'm going to click on this save button. As we're going to do that, a new window is going to appear, on which it is asking for a permission. So I'm going to click on accept. As this save process and my data is perfectly saved with Pabbly Connect, so I'm going to click on this accept button. As I've done that, you can see we successfully authorized Zoho Marketing to Pabbly Connect. After authorizing, it is asking for us to select the list key. So I have two lists in my Zoho Marketing account, that is LinkedIn Leads and the InnovaTech. I want to create a subscriber in this list, that is InnovaTech right over here. So what I'm going to do is, for the list over here, I'm going to select it as InnovaTech. Okay, you can select your own list from the drop down right over as per the list you have created in your Zoho Marketing account. Okay, next it is asking for the contact email, the email of our subscriber that we are creating. So for the email of our subscriber, what we are going to do is, we are going to map the data. Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we're going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. And how mapping works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field, it says Jot form new response, and as I'm going to click on it, this was the same response that was captured in our previous step. As it is asking for the email of our subscriber, so what we are going to do is, we are going to select the data of the email of our subscriber from my previous response. I'm going to select the data. As I've selected the data from the previous response, the data is mapped, and as I map the data has now become dynamic. That means whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the data right over in place of this map data is going to be updated. Next, it is asking for the title. As I don't require the field, so I'm going to skip the part. As it is asking for the first name of my subscriber, so I'm going to map the data of the first name of my subscriber right over here. Similarly, for the last name, I'm going to map the data of the last name of my subscriber right over here. Okay, next it is asking for the job title. I don't require the field for this, so I'm going to skip the part. Similarly, for the company name, I'm going to skip the part. For the phone number, I'm going to map the dummy mobile number right over here. I'm going going to map the data of the mobile number. Secondary email, I don't require, I'm going to skip the part. Next, it is asking for the address, so I'm going to map the data of the address that we have received in our previous step, that is right over here. For the city, I'm going to map the data of the city right over here. Similarly, for the state, I'm going to map the data of the state, that is right over here. For the zip code, that is the postal code, so I'm going to map the data of the postal code right over here. Similarly, for the country, I'm going to map the data of the country right over here, so I'm going to map it. And it is asking for the website, I don't require the field, so I'm going to skip the part. I'm going to skip all the details because I don't require them, okay? So I'm going to skip all these details right over here. You can enter the details over here according to your requirements, okay? So after filling in all the required details that we had, now what we are going to do is we are going to click on this save and send test request button, okay? As I've done that, we have received a response right over here. In the response for the message, it says a confirmation email is sent to the user. The user needs to confirm for successfully subscribe. So over here the status comes as success, and to the user whom we have created as subscriber, an email is forwarded, and as the subscriber is going to open the email and is going to confirm to be the subscriber in our Zoho marketing account, they will be added as subscriber in our Zoho marketing account. So I'm going to open my email and I'm going to open the confirmation email and accept the confirmation. As you can see right over here in my Gmail account, we have received an email for confirm your subscription. So this is the confirmation email. I'm going to click on this please confirm your email address button right over here. As I've done that, it says you are all set now, okay? So this means that the confirmation has now been done. So now I'm going to open my Zoho marketing account and I'm going to check whether a new subscriber has been created in that or not. For that, I'm going to open my account. So this is the list Innovatech. I'm going to open this list right over here, and under contacts, we can see a subscriber in the name of smartdemo99@pablitudes.com has been created. I'm going to open the subscriber. For the first name of the subscriber being Smart, last name as Demo. For the phone number, dummy mobile number, you can see the address is right over here. This is the address, city as Indore, state as Madhya Pradesh, country as India. For the postal code, a dummy postal code, and all the other details. So this means that we successfully created an automation between JotForm and Zoho Marketing with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done. I am an owner of a business and I've created a contact form using JotForm, with the help of which I'm collecting my customers' data, and the form is connected to my website. I want that as soon as a new form submission is going to be done by any of my customers using JotForm, automatically that customer should be added as a subscriber in my Zoho marketing account. And for that, we have created this amazing automation between JotForm and Zoho marketing with the help of Pabbly Connect, and this is how you create this amazing automation. So if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video. Not just with these applications, you can create automation with the help of Pabbly Connect between multiple applications. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask your queries on forum.pabbly.com. If you have any queries regarding the pricing of Pabbly Connect, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions and doubts, and please share this video, and thank you for watching.